If you are a beginner to watercolors and are looking for a few techniques to improve your paintings, then this is the right video for you. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use all of these super simple to learn techniques and what they do to make your paintings look even better. Welcome back to Nice Art Watercolors to Nature projects. If you haven't done so already, please take a quick moment to subscribe for more videos on watercolors and nature projects, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and now let's get into it. Technique number 1, wet into wet. Cover your given space with a light coat of water. Add a little bit of water to any given color on your palette and add dots of that one color onto that wet surface. Next, take a second color and mix in a tiny bit of water like you did with your last color, and do the same thing. Technique number 2, wash. Mix up your first color, which I am using a blue color. You can use whatever color you prefer. To paint in the wash, stroke the first line at the top and you work your way down by creating vertical lines as so, to let the water travel down the sides instead of collecting in the middle. Tip number 3, blending. For this technique, we're going to need a second color, so I'm mixing up a black. To paint this in, we're going to take our first color and paint several strokes. And then we're going to lightly dab in our second color. And then we will use strokes to paint in our second color. And the last step for this technique is to take a clean brush with a bit of water. And we're going to dab that where the two colors meet until they blend. Technique number 4, fade. For me, this technique is by far the easiest. All you have to do is take one color with a healthy serving of that color on your brush and stroke until you run out of paint or you hit the bottom of your page. Tip number 5, pencil lightness. This is one of the most valuable tips you'll learn. Unless you are specifically trying to use a pen, it is a very good idea to use a very light pencil, or if all you have is a dark pencil, go over very lightly, and then your watercolors will show through. And as it shows, you can't even see the pencil because I drew so lightly. Tip number 6, tissue fixing. If you get in trouble and accidentally put a little bit too much water on your page, this tip is super valuable. Instead of using a paper towel or toilet paper or anything rough, a tissue works very well because it doesn't leave a mark. And when you use this technique, I recommend you use the very tip of the tissue to make the spot that you're trying to wipe as detailed as possible. And now that all that water is wiped away with your tissue, you have a clean surface to paint away. Tip number 7, shadow. Using that light pencil that we just learned, outline any shape, and then we're going to learn shadow. To paint in this shape, use any color and wash until that shape is filled. And then, while your color is still wet, take a darker color than the color you washed in that shape and paint that in on the edge. That'll be your shadow. If there ends up being a little bit too much water, you can use that tissue technique that we just learned. And lastly, tip number 8, using tape. By creating a tape border around your paper, it will keep the water from making the paper curve, and it'll give all of your edges a really nice, clean look. If you like this video, consider subscribing for more videos like it, and comment below what your favorite technique that you learned today was. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video.